have another class. Okay, yeah, start.
Hello, assalamu alaikum and welcome to my presentation. I am Abu Sufyan Shukr from Department of English 10th Weekend Batch, and today my presentation topic is one of the most argumentative topic, and it is polygamy should be restricted. So before I get into my topic, let me introduce you that what is polygamy. Polygamy is basically means when a man is get married with more than one woman at the same time. Sociologists say that as polygamy. And when a woman is get married with more than one man at the same time is known as polyandry. So why I have choose this topic? A question that on your mind. So I want to say that polygamy is not only a social but also a global problem at the same time, and polygamy is really a curse for the family and its member. It's also the mother of many problems. It creates many problems like poverty, overpopulation, quarrels, and jealousy in the society, etc. and so on. So when we think about polygamy, what thing comes in our mind? Something like this. That is our expectation. What we expect that if we get more wives, then we will get more love and care. They will give us more priorities. If anyone don't giving us that much time, then I have another option to go with. So she will give me some more time and love. But the cruel truth is, I have given in this picture, you can see that. Here, what can you see? A man is sitting with three of his wives, and one is pregnant, another one who already have a child, and another one, she is looking so much, upset, depressed, upset, because you can't see she is not pregnant, she don't have any child. This is kind of jealousy you can see in this picture. And another thing, if I come to the next picture, here you can see a rich man is having some food with his wife, and you can see that another. If you notice that another woman is sitting here in the corner of this room, and she is with his son or a child, but she is not treated that much. You can just assume that this is the scenario what happens in. Though we believe that when we think about polygamy, we think about having more than one wife. We think that yes, I will give equal priorities to all of my wives, but at a stage you don't be able to give that much of all the equal justice and opportunities to all of your wives. So another worst victim of polygamy is the youngest member of your family, and these are your child. And when the young members are more sensitive, they can be traumatized when they see that the bonding, the relationship between his father and mother is not going so well. Then it hampers his mind. And I want to tell you a story that. Okay, just let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a family living nicely, and in that family, they have four members: father, mother, and two sons, and their two sons. So one of the eldest son, who was reading in Motitil Ideal School and was one of the bright student, but he came 64th in the whole Dhaka rank at PET exam. So you can assume that how much brilliant student he is. But after that, here comes a twist. He and his family know that his father had married with another woman, and they started to living together in a home, and there was a huge mess every day. He can see that his mother is crying, hiding his mouth, and he can also assume that yes, nothing is going okay because his father is not giving him that much time. It hampers his mind, and gradually his study and his progress was going down, and then his teacher called his father, and this story is pretty long, so I just want to short. You can just see that the downfall of a bright student to a worst condition. So another thing I wanted to say that, okay, in Islam you know that polygamy is halal. So when it's like that, one man and one woman, it's alhamdulillah. When it's one man and 4 women, it's subhanallah. But when 1 woman and 4 men, tawbah tawbah. Why? Gender discrimination. I wanted to say about. You can not read that much, but you can assume that here is some injustice with women. So in my next picture, what you can see here? Here we can see guess some problems, like you can see their financial condition is not that much good, and population of this family is huge. So if men earn approximately 30,000 to 40,000 per month, you can look here 24 faces there. If he give them 3,000 takas per head, then he approximately need 24 into 3 is equal to 128,000 taka, which is huge. So you can okay, I'm just talking about the negative side, so it has some positive side also. Everything have the both sides is good and bad. So let's move to my next slide, and it is the pros and cons. So what are the good side of polygamy? Yes, polygamy also have some good sides. Is having multiple choices. You have multiple choices. You have more than one wife, so you can choose one of them to pass your time, to pass your holidays. When one is one is depressed, and you are feeling that she is sick today, so she can't go with me for outing. So I have another option to go with. So it's pretty cool. And another thing is connection. If you have a bigger family, then you have a bigger connection with all of your relatives, and that's how you can get a good job and many more advantages. Another thing is imbalance between males and females in a religion. If it happens somehow that you can that the population of Bangladesh is huge, but here is a there is an imbalance between the numbers of men and women. Okay, forget about Bangladesh because I will tell you a story about this later. Okay, so just come to that. If you think that in a religion there are 100 women and 100 men, then it's perfect. They can marry. But if there have 80 men and 100 women, then what's gonna you do with the 20 more women? What they will do? Will they be ever virgin or not married for his rest of her life? So this is a good side of polygamy. And another thing is lower incentive to cheat. Yes, if you think that it's like that. When you get more than one wife, you will be like that. But you have if you have more wives, so you can easily satisfy your mind, so you don't have to cheat your wife, which happens in our traditional marriages, when we can see that yes, only one wife I have and I am cheated with her. Okay. Another thing is a lower fear of losing your partner. So this kind of feelings that you have, sorry, I just use Hindi a little bit. Anyway, please keep it aside. Anyway, so when you think that yes, I have 4 wives, so if I lose one of them, doesn't matter because I have 3 to go on. So this kind of thing, this is a positive side. So you don't have to care about losing them. Don't have to be compromising. Yes, you know that no relationship can go without compromise. But in this time, you don't have to compromise all the time. If you need 1 shari, you say that I need 2 more in the next month. So keep it in your mind and make your money, and don't waste your money for others. You know what does she mean? So this is the positive side. You don't have to compromise. On the other hand, if you just notice that on the man's side, he is a little bit, he have the disadvantage. The women doesn't have disadvantage at all, but the man has, because he have to this. They have to earn more to give them all those things that they need in their daily life. Welcome. Anyway, these are the negative side of polygamy, and these are, first of all, jealousy that I have shown you on my pictures. And expensive, yes, you have to earn more money because you have to, give all of them their financial support and so on. So you have to. Another problem is housing problem. Yes, you have to. You must have a bigger house if you have more than one wife. Okay, there is another thing, gender inequality, that I have shown you in my pictures, and here is discrimination between co-wives. I have also given example. And tension, yes, it is one of your part and parcel of your daily life. It becomes when you get married with more than one woman. Do you have any kind of confusion with that?
No.
I think no. Yes, inequality between children, yes, it happens. Trust me, it happens. Although your father and mother loves you more, but when there will a brother of your own blood, of your own, same brother from same mother, then you will try to compromise it and keep it aside. But when you have a step half brother or half sister, then trust me, it really hurts when you can see that yes, he is wearing a new shoes, but you are wearing these shoes from 3 years. So it really hurts. So mental issues, yes, mental issues. You just can't imagine that how much pressure every member have on their head. That the wives, they have mental pressure. The husband who have married with more than one woman, he have mental pressures, and also the children, they are the worst victim of it. And another thing is the spread of diseases. So as they are living in the same house and as they all are legally husband and wife, so they can easily affected by sexual transmitted diseases and so on. So inheritance is another more terrible thing that that no one wants to give his property to anyone. We don't like partners in our businesses anywhere. So here is another negative side of polygamy. So moving to my next slide, it is which religion allows polygamy? Yes, it's true that my religion, Islam, also give you permission to have more than one wife. They also have some reason. But you will be glad to know that Islam have restricted polygamy. I repeat, Islam has restricted polygamy by saying that if you have fear of injustice, you have to satisfy with one woman and you're only one wife. But if you have that much finance, okay, coming to my next slide. It will come. Okay, so
Try to wrap up fast, okay? So
okay. Moving to the next slide, here are some misconceptions about religious thoughts. Let me define you that. Prophet Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam had more wives. So it's sunnah. So I can have, yes, if you can give them financial support, if you can give them mental support, if you can keep your head that much cool, if you can, help them all the time and give them equally justice over them, then yes, you can go for polygamy. Another thing is Lord Krishna. You know that she had 16,104 wives at the same time, because yes, I will say how. There is a big story behind it. I will just summarize the story, okay?
No, you cannot summarize the story.
Thank you. And Jews also had more wives. So, okay, what is the scientific opinion about it? The scientists have said that yes, those who are, have only one wife are more happier in their daily life. So it's scientifically proven. And conditions. So can't we follow our sunnah? Yes, we can follow. With this condition, if I can give all of my wife's financial support, if I have that much physical ability to give them all kinds of help they need, and mental strength for doing equal justice to each of them, and have the ability of justification. So here's coming to my end of my presentation. Thank you all. If you have any kind of question.
No. I cannot allow that time. Okay, so আমি একটু ফিডব্যাক দিই, it's a good presentation. বা যেটা আপনি করেছেন যে আপনি এটা পার্টিকুলার একটা গোষ্ঠীকে যদি আপনি এখানে একটু স্পেসিফিক্যালি অ্যাড্রেস করতেন যে বাংলাদেশের কোন গোষ্ঠীটা they really look for polygamy. আপনি স্লাইডসগুলো আবার দেখতে হবে, হ্যাঁ, don't change it. সো এইটা একটু ভালো হতো, হ্যাঁ, যদি স্পেসিফিক্যালি বলতেন যে কোন গোষ্ঠীতে প্র্যাকটিসটা বেশি হয়।
হ্যাঁ, সেটা ম্যাম ইসলাম ধর্ম বেশি হয়, সেই কারণে ওটাই
আমাদের দেশের কথা বলছি, হ্যাঁ, টু মেক ইট মোর স্পেসিফিক টু দ্য কান্ট্রি, যে আমাদের যে সবাই কিন্তু এরকম না। সো হোয়াট পার্টিকুলার ক্রাইটেরিয়া অফ পিপল আর ইউ অ্যাড্রেসিং? প্লিজ লিসেন। আর একটা জিনিস হলো, একটা স্লাইড ছিল এখানে যেটা আমি চাই না আপনাদের থাকুক, প্রস অ্যান্ড কন স্লাইড দিবেন না, হ্যাঁ, ইউ নেম ইট অ্যাজ আর্গুমেন্টেটিভ কাউন্টার আর্গুমেন্টস, অ্যান্ড দেন আপনার এগেইনস্টে যারা কথা বলছে, যাদের মতামত আছে তাদের সম্পর্কে একটা পয়েন্ট দেন, বাট সে কিন্তু মোটামুটি বোথ সাইড কম্পেয়ার করেছে, হ্যাঁ, ওকে। সো বেটার যেটা হয় যে আপনার প্রথম রিজনসগুলো ঠিক ছিল, যদি আপনি রিজনসগুলো একটা ব্যাকআপ দিতেন উইথ এভিডেন্স যে এই গোষ্ঠীতে বা এদের মধ্যে দেখা যাচ্ছে মাদ্রাসা পিপলদের মধ্যে এটা বেশি প্রচলিত, যদি কোনো সোর্স দিতেন এভিডেন্স, যেটা অনেকেই দেয় নেই আমার ধারণা, এভিডেন্স দিলে এটা কিন্তু স্ট্রং একটা ক্লেইম হয় যে হ্যাঁ, সো এইখানে অনেক বেশি প্র্যাকটিস হয়, বাট দে শুড রেস্ট্রিক্ট দেমসেলস। আরেকটা জিনিস কি বলেন, প্রেজেন্টেশনের সময় গান গাওয়া যাবে না, হ্যাঁ, প্রেজেন্টেশন সময় হিন্দি গান গাওয়া যাবে না, it makes you look very informal, ঠিক আছে? So I just anyway, so বাকিরা একটু ছবি তুলবেন লাস্টে, হ্যাঁ, and you post the pictures in the slide. That doesn't take away your marks, হ্যাঁ?
Oh, thank you.
But you cannot repeat that.
Okay, আমি আসলে জানতাম না, এটা আমার ফার্স্ট টাইম।
So that's very good, it makes it very informal. So দুইটা রিজন দেখান, এত কারণ না, দুইটা রিজনই দেখান, কিন্তু প্রপারলি এভিডেন্স দিয়ে দেখান। কিছু আছে না ডকুমেন্টারি, সেগুলো দেখান, ইউটিউবে ডকুমেন্টারি অ্যাড করলে জিনিসটা অনেক স্ট্রঙ্গার হতো। যে
আসলে আমার সব কাজ ফোনে করতে, আমার ল্যাপটপ নেই।
আচ্ছা, বুঝতে পেরেছি, কিন্তু সেখানে আপনার এই যে এরকম গোষ্ঠীগুলো থেকে যে এক্সাম্পলসগুলো বেশি বের হয়ে আসছে যে they are having unhappy family life, how do you know that? There must be some surveys, রিসার্চ হয়েছে হাজার, তো রিসার্চ যখন লাগিয়ে দিবে পুরাটা অনেক স্ট্রং হয়ে যায়, মানে there is a backup, a stronger backup, যে এখানে একাডেমিক রিসার্চ হয়েছে ব্যাপারটা নিয়ে, যে সবাই কোপ আপ করতে পারে না, বিয়ে 4টা করে সবাই কোপ আপ করতে ব্যালেন্স করতে পারছে না, সেই জন্য there are some problems, okay? So anyway, thank you শুভ, আপনার প্রেজেন্টেশন ভালো ছিল।
আপনারা সবাই স্লাইডে দিয়েছে
ফাস্ট, আর টাইম নেই কিন্তু, আর দুটো দেখতে পারবো ম্যাক্সিমাম,
ওকে,
ম্যাক্সিমাম দুইটা, যেই আসবেন ফাস্ট দিবেন, ফাস্ট কথা বলবেন না, আমার এটা দেখতে হবে, আপনার স্লাইডগুলো আজকে দিতে পারবেন না, আপনি আমার এসে ডেস্কে আসেন, সেকেন্ড ফ্লোরে আসেন, 11টার পরে আমি স্লাইডস দেখে আপনাকে দিব, তারপরে টেস্ট ক্লাস ইনশাআল্লাহ করব, ঠিক আছে? আর কেউ কুইক, আমার ক্লাস টাইম চলে যাচ্ছে, আসেন।
ম্যাম দুইটা ক্লাস আছে, সমস্যা নেই।
আমার সমস্যা আছে, আমার তো 9টা থেকে ক্লাস আছে না।
ম্যাম অস্ট্রেলিয়াতে
behind this claim, now the reasons are described by Abdullah Fahim. Sorry, Ibrahim bin Ashad.
Thank you, Mr. Nizam. So there are a lot of reasons behind using social media should be limited for the teenager, and I will discuss about only 3 of them. And first of the reason is lack of interest in study. So nowadays social media is so much popular and useful site, and that is used maximally teenagers. And teenagers, they are always using mobile phone regularly, like when they are walking, they are eating in the classroom, even in the toilet also. And at the last time, it's become a habitual fact. Also, they are addicted to it, and as a result, they has the lack of interest in their study. And the second reason is sleep deprivation. It is also known as the sleep insufficiency or sleeplessness. And when teenagers, maximally teenagers, have their own personal cell phone and they are addicted with the social media, they stay awake whole the night after having dinner. And at the last time, they suffer the lack of sleep, and that's why they lose their mental peace, and they get their dark circle, eye bags, poor memory, and also mood disorder like this. And the last reason is cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is also known as the online bullying. Like cyberbullying or cyber harassment, it's a form of bullying or harassment through the electronic device. Through the electronic device, cyberbullying, it's nowadays it's become very increasing day by day among the teenagers. And it is main reason they are bullied by maximum. They are bullied in maximum ways like texting, messaging, commenting in social media. And for example, posting harmful or bad comments on about the victim, spreading rumors about the victim, and posting bad or hurtful pictures, video with sexual meaning about the victim, and also threatening to hurt about the victim. That's all from my side. And rest of the slides will take over.
So here is a chart to show you the bad effects of social media and clear the conception. In the chart, 44% of the teenagers they think it is harmful to them, and the 31% they found it is useful, and 19% they don't use social site, they are really safe from it, and the 6% of the people are really confused about it. Then as a result from this investigation, we can find that excessive uses of social media can harm teenagers in their daily life. It can be addict them to it, and it can also harm them their physical health condition and mental health condition also. And most importantly, the family relationship. It is harmed more by the excessive uses of social media. That's all from our side, and thank you everyone.
You are funny, right?
Sir.
আচ্ছা, যেটা হয়েছে যে আপনারা স্পেসিফিক্যালি টিনেজার মেনশন করেছেন স্লাইডসে আপনাদের মেইন, বাট অ্যাকচুয়ালি আপনারা কি করেছেন জেনারেলি ফেসবুকের যে ডিসঅ্যাডভান্টেজগুলো সেগুলো তুলে ধরেছেন। অ্যাম আই রাইট অর রং? সো জেনারেলাইজ করা যাবে না। আপনি যে টিনেজার পার্টিকুলারলি কেন এটা রেস্ট্রিক্ট করা হবে, what are the problems they are particularly facing at that particular age, যে এজটা হয়তো অনেকে এখন আপনারা আছেন, অ্যাডোলেসেন্স বয়সে যে সমস্যাগুলো হয় সেগুলো একটু স্পেসিফিক করে দিলে ইট হ্যাপি মোর প্রপার। একটা জরিপ দেখিয়েছেন, আরও দুটা জরিপ দেখলে ভালো ছিল। সো এটা হচ্ছে একটু জেনারেলাইজড হয়ে গেছে, বিকজ এই প্রবলেমগুলো তো আমারও হয়, ফেসবুক ইউজ করে আপনাদেরও হচ্ছে, রাইট? So anyways, this was one thing. Otherwise, the reasons are good, proper. শুধু স্লাইড এভিডেন্স দিতে হতো। এবং আরেকটা জিনিস, আপনাদের ড্রেস আপ, হ্যাঁ, আই এম নট রিয়েলি হ্যাপি। আপনি এটা কি করেছেন ভিতরে?
হাফ ফর্মাল।
হ্যাঁ, ভিতরে এটা কি হাফ ফর্মাল? আমি জানি না এগুলোকে কি বলে। হ্যাঁ, তারপর